I went into GameStop today because I want a Nintendo Switch 2 on launch day. This would be the first time in my life I would ever be able to get a console on launch day. Most of the time in the consoles, I've gotten them towards the end of their life cycle. My Xbox, I actually got the most recent one in the beginning of its life cycle, but most of the time I get things towards the end of their life cycle. And I really wanted to go in. Now, I was aware that it wouldn't be able to be pre-ordered until the 9th, but I wanted to ask what the process would be, if there was anything I needed to do, if I needed to sign up on an email or anything like that. And they said, no, unfortunately, we don't know when the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be actually able to pre-order. And I said, oh, okay. And then I got a notification from Apple News that due to the tariffs, Nintendo Switch 2 will not be available for pre-order on April 9th. April 9th is one day after my birthday, so, I would have loved to have, finished my birthday celebration, gone to GameStop or gone to Nintendo.com and started buying a Switch. I probably have 400 hours on my Switch that I got in 2022. I only had it for the last 3 years. And a lot of Pokemon, some 2K. I'm playing the Yu-Gi-Oh collection right now, the early days collection right now. And I'm super excited about Legend ZA. I'm super excited about the new Mario Kart. I was going to get the launch bundle. I was going to maybe get Pikmin. I was going to maybe get some other stuff. I probably was going to drop about $1,000 on this total over the course of the first couple months of it being out. Probably was. And I still think I am. It's just, is that $1,000 going to get me less? What's this tariff going to do? I did notice that the stock market's gone down horribly, and that Nintendo was unfortunately being told that they need to lower the price because things are bad, which is really not good for them. Now, I've been also told by some people who know about Nintendo that Nintendo is the only company that sells game consoles at a profit, whereas Microsoft and Sony sell them at a loss and sell their games at a profit, and Nintendo sells everything at a profit. Which, as a company, you generally would, but I understand why you would want a console to be your loss leader. Sell it at 10% under profit, you're going to get customers, you're going to get more customers than you would, and you're going to actually get people to play the games, buy the games. The more games you sell for the system, the more systems you sell. The more systems you sell, the more enfranchised customers you get, and by doing that, you get to have a lot of fun stuff happen. And when that happens, a lot of good things happen for your company. But with this tariff situation, I don't know. I genuinely don't know, because it's $500 for Switch 2 with Mario Kart. Okay. I'm willing to drop $500 on that. Am I willing to drop $600 on that? Not if it's because somebody decided to put a tariff on the entire world. I'm really not. So I'm hoping that the tariffs stop, because this is ridiculous. I'm genuinely upset by this, because I wanted to be a day one purchaser. There's still a chance that I could be, but it's really upsetting that the price here did that.